The way in which we can perform activities to improve visual perception can be divided into 3 categories. First is when we have to use some kind of compensation. So for example, if your child frequently loses place on the page, you can put a left side marker or the top page marker to make them aware of where they have to start. They can use their finger to follow the line. Space or size markers can be used for practice. So when they have to try to copy something, try to create the space closer, that is on desk copying, and then go to board to notebook copying. Less clutter or distractions really helps in improving BP, and try to give one activity at a time in the workspace rather than creating a clutter. The boundaries on the paper should be very, very clear, and try to teach the child in very small steps. Specific activities that you can use regarding visual perception are dot-to-dot activities, trying to make them practice more of hidden object games. So hidden objects in a picture or trying to search items in a room. Make the child a habit of self-correcting. So if you have given them something to draw like a pattern or ask them to make or construct some kind of design with the blocks, if they have made a mistake, just tell them, I think there is something wrong in it. Can you find it yourself? And if they're completely unable to do it, again guide them that try to check all the steps one after the other. And the step at which they find it was wrong, they can correct it on their own. Then you can try to play memory games with your child. So you can start with objects or place a plate over there, placing some items in it, hiding them after showing it to the child for 5 to 10 seconds and then trying to recall generally what the items were. Or you can simply ask them to look at a card, turn it around and ask them what the card was, or try to find it in an array. Putty is very good and I love it for getting the children learning the concept of letters, numbers, shape, and you can check out my video for how putty is so important in pre-writing skills. Word search is a very good activity that the child can perform, where there is a random array of letters from which they have to try to find some words. A stereognosis game is going to do wonders for them, where the child simply by touch has to find objects in a bag. So for example, you place their known items in a bag, letting them touch and feel it, and then placing them in a bag and trying to tell them to find it without looking, so that their other senses also get heightened. Matching activities are an excellent form of visual perception, in which you match the cards or you show them one card and then they try to find it in an array, or simply trying to find difference between pictures. That also helps, so increasing the number of differences as you go. And finally, jigsaw puzzles are an excellent way in which you can keep increasing the number of pieces that they have to put together. Always try to engage your child in activities which are more gross, like playing with the ball, catch, throw, kick, putting him in a target like a basketball game, or even riding a bike. These are very simple activities that can help your child in improving their visual perception and in general should be used by all parents so that the child never faces a problem either academically or in their daily routine or even in play. Let me know how informative this video was. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know any other topics that you want me to cover in the Road to Rehab channel. We will meet again.